Hey guys, this is a quick video on something to do with Overwatch I don't think a lot of people are aware of, well at least a lot of my friends that I've been talking to don't seem to be aware of this. It's the fact that you can change certain settings on the individual characters to your own benefit. It alters some of their abilities and makes the game easier or better for you, depending on how you like to play. And if you already know about this, please don't dislike the video. I happen to think a lot of people aren't aware of this. And this is going to affect quite a few of the characters in the game. It's going to affect Genji, Hanzo, Junkrat, Lucio, Mercy, Reinhardt, Soldier 76, Widowmaker, and Zara. And I'll go through each of them individually and how it works out. I did this in training mode to try and give you an idea, but it's more or less me just telling you. There's nothing really visually cue-worthy. So without further ado, you go to your options. And in your options menu, you have controls. As you can see, it's set to all heroes by default, but if you go to an individual hero, this over here opens up for a few of them, the characters I mentioned under hero. Automatically climb walls. Basically what this changes for the game is what you would assume, if you jump and happen to be near a wall, it'll automatically climb. Now is this groundbreaking or anything? Is this going to like make you a pro? No, probably not. But I find, honestly, it's pretty useful for both Hanzo and Genji because it's the same ability. Basically, I mean, it just alleviates, like, if you're playing PC, I don't know for consoles how it works, but if you have to have your thumb on the spacebar, maybe it makes it a little bit easier for you to focus on the enemies and shoot them and stuff. Mind you, this is one of the most minor ones I find. So next on the list, we're going to go from left to right because it's easier. For Soldier 76 now. This one is amazing. This is honestly very important to know. Allied health bars on. So basically, come over here. I hope it works on bots. And you can see, their health. So, see your buddy's getting low. Boom. Put that up to heal them. Now this works both for Soldier 76 and Zara. It's the exact same thing in ability. This is literally just there to, like, you can't have your eyes on your teammates at all times, especially with these two characters who aren't, like, the predominant healers or anything. It allows you to see their health bars and help your team. Just to make sure and show you. So, allied health bars, so I didn't have one. There, I don't really care. So the next one is extremely minor. It's Junkrat. The same as Hanzo and Genji. Junkrat. Riptire automatically climbs walls. Now I'm not going to wait here for my ult to come up to show you. You configure, you don't have to hold on to the spacebar to make your Riptire go up the wall and climb down to kill them. Mind you, if you didn't know you could do that, it's really important as a Junkrat player because if you just have your tire coming through at the enemy, it's so easy to shoot and explode. Like, you really want to climb up like a building steep and then jump down, fall on them where they can't see you. That's like the best way to get a good ult, get about 3 people killed. Tip there. So the next, Lucio. This one's really weird, I find. And I don't really play him often, so it's a little hard for me to explain, but what he has is hold to crossbar arcade. Alright. Now, what this does is it basically switches your speed back automatically to your health, unless you hold down the shift. So I think this is intended for people who forget to switch back. Like, let's say you just happen to be speeding towards the enemy, and you're rushing to go heal. So the game will just automatically change. I can't show you on my keyboard, but it just basically switches it right back for you. So if you want to have your speed, you have to hold down on your shift, or whichever key you use, and it'll always be set to heal automatically. Alright. Next character is Mercy. I think people who play Mercy would like to see this one. So basically, as you should know, I think the default of the game is you have to hold down when clicking for your heal. You can switch it so you just click once and it stays on. So as you see, that's the toggle beam connection. Now the second one you have here is Guardian Angel prefers beam target. I think that's self-explanatory. whatever you're beaming will target that one. I don't think I have to go into details about that. I think this is a good one. I honestly think this improves gameplay and makes it easier because honestly you have to hold, like I don't know how you're configuring your mouse or maybe controller. I don't play on console so I have no idea. Could be a bit annoying to always have that clicked on if you want to switch an alternate. And next we have Reinhardt. Now, this one is just preference, and it's very easy to show you visually. Oops. I did that for no reason. So, when you're putting down your shield, as you well know, you have to hold it down by default. With this option, you don't have to hold. You click it once, and it'll stay down. If you like that, all to you. I couldn't care less, but maybe it helps people. It's something to know, obviously. Alright, so the last one, and the most important one, is Widowmaker. This has to be done to play the game better, in my opinion, playing her. And if you don't know about this, I think you're going to find this very simple. You're going to go to Options, Controls, Toggle Zoom, as well as the sensitivity while zoomed scale, which you can configure to your own liking. I know if you don't know about this, you're like, oh my god, finally I found that. So basically what this does is, well maybe, I don't know if I can show, I might be able to visually show this. Let's just turn it off for a second. Boom. Okay, so when it's off, you have to hold down your scope, and then you can move around as less and do what you want. Boom, boom, boom. But if you put this toggle on, it basically just does the work for you, and it keeps it up without you having to hold down. You click once, boom. And mind you, I don't know if I'm just like seeing things. I think it's faster personally. It's probably not. It's probably the same exact speed, but I like to think it's a bit faster. Now the other thing, as you already noticed, is the sensitivity. Let's see if I can show you. I don't remember what the default is set to, but I believe it's quite slow. So let's say we put there. So here is the lowest. And let's go over and put it to the highest. Ooh. And that is fast as shit. And this only affects when you're scoping. Perfect. Any sniper's best friend, right there. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, please don't dislike it if you're like, this is redundant, you already know about it. I'm just making this because I believe a lot of people aren't aware of this. And, you know, I hope this helps people out. I'm going to try and make more videos for things I find out in Overwatch. And hope you guys will subscribe.